FC Barcelona just missed out on winning the Champions League last season. So today I will be rebuilding Barcelona using new transfers like Joan Garcia and Nico Williams, trying to win them the treble and make them one of the greatest teams of all time. And so far this season, the only transfer Barcelona have made is goalkeeper 80 overall Joan Garcia from Espanyol. But even with the signing of Joan Garcia, I don't think this team is good enough to win the treble and maybe even the Champions League due to their overalls. And with only 89 million left, that's not enough to sign the superstar I want. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and sell some players. But before we can sell players and make more superstar signings, it's time to make my debut as Barcelona manager in La Liga. And here comes Lamine Yamal, the man we're gonna build the team around, as Daniel Olmo gives it back into Lamine Yamal, future Ballon d'Or winner, gives it to Robert Lewandowski on his left foot finish, and it goes in. Yamal with the assist. Lewandowski gets his first goal of the season. And now it's Jules Koundé, the ball gives it to Lamine. The dream Yamal gives it back into Dani Olmo. And now it's Dani Olmo on the ball, through ball into Ryan. And here comes Ryan running down the wing. It's still Lamine Yamal looking to cut inside. Gives it to Robert Lewandowski with a treble finish and hits the post and the follow-up. It goes in. Lewandowski gets a second in under 12 minutes. And now here comes Lamine Yamal on the ball in the second half. Gives it to Dani Olmo. No, actually gives it to Lewandowski for his hat-trick. Oh, what a save by the Mallorca keeper. And now it's Rafinha, who's been awfully quiet in this game, sends a through ball into Robert Lewandowski. 1v1 with a finish. It goes in. 3-0. A hat-trick from Lewandowski. This game is over. And the referee blows the whistle. Lewandowski picks up his match ball. That may have been easy, but our goal this season is to win the Champions League. And like I mentioned before, I don't think this team is ready to win it. And here is every single player in the transfer list that's going to help us make some money. But I'm also going to be honest, if we get big offers for Frankie de Jong, Lewandowski, or Inigo Martinez, I might sell them because they are on the older side of this team. And here are all the players that I have sold out of the club. Let me tell you, we've made so much money. However, we are in deadline day and only have an hour left, so we cannot screw up any transfers, as we do have 245 million to spend on players. And the first player we are bringing in is a superstar, 85 rated. For 95 million, Nico Williams has finally joined FC Barcelona. And the second player I'm bringing in is 85 rated Alejandro Grimaldo for 39 million. Controversially, he will be our backup left back because I want Alejandro Balde to be our starter. And my next signing is very controversial. For 30 million plus Ronaldo Araujo, we are bringing in Alessandro Bastoni, the best center back in the world. I know Martinez is amazing in roulette, but he is very old in FIFA. And the final player I'm bringing in is a backup to Nico Williams. For 25 million, we are bringing Sir Marcus Rashford, and hopefully we can revive his career here. And now with all the brand new signings, this is the final squad that we're going into the brand new season with, as we converted Rafinha to a number 10. The question is, can we win the Champions League this season? And as we're simulating to the end of the group stages, one other thing I do want to do is have two different Ballon d'Or winners here at Barcelona. And we have now arrived in March, and we are sitting in second place in La Liga, as Madrid have a game in hand and 10 more goals. If we ever want to win the treble, this cannot be happening. But in terms of the Champions League, we finished in 4th place and Real Madrid finished in 1st. It seems like we're not even the best team in Spain. But let's focus on winning the Champions League this season, as in the round of 16 we are facing Celtic. Oh my days, the easiest fixture I have ever seen. And it's time for the first leg of the round of 16. We sim the first and we play the second, unless we blow our opponent, which is probably gonna happen here. And it's a 1-0 loss. We lost to Celtic. How did this happen? But it's now time for the second leg in the Camp Nou. We are 1-0 down against Celtic as Bastoni is suspended. Can we do a remontada? We should be able to against a team like them. And it's Lamine Yamal on the ball, now wearing the number 10, sends a through ball into Lewandowski, who lays it off into Rafinha, playing that cam, and now it's back into Lewandowski. Here come FC Barcelona with a shot from there. It's a great save from Peter Schmeichel. And now it's Nico Williams on the ball, gives it to Pedri. Pedri lays it off into Rafinha, and now Rafinha playing that cam for the first time here, through ball into Nico Williams, cuts inside, cuts back, hands it into Rafinha, who hands it into Lewandowski with a finish. It's blocked. And now it's Pedri on the ball, gives it to Rafinha. We're still struggling to score here against Celtic. It's Robert Lewandowski with a finish. Finally, he puts one in. We are relying on him. I know he's a little bit older, but I hope he can still deliver this season. But here comes Celtic once again. It's Jota into Kenny with a shot. It's a save by Joan Garcia. And now it's Alejandro Balde, gives it into Nico Williams. And here comes Nico Williams, gives it to Rafinha on the counter-attack. Can we take the lead for the first time in this tie? We shouldn't be struggling this much against Celtic. It's Nico Williams. Is he through on goal? Can he get rid of Johnston? He gives it to Lewandowski with a finesse. And it goes in just like that. We're in the lead for the very first time in this round of 16 tie. And now it's Lamine Yamal on the ball, gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha sends a through ball into Lamine Yamal. And here comes Barcelona through ball into Robert Lewandowski. Oh, first half hat-trick. Can he go ahead and do it? And yes, he does. I don't know what happened in the first leg, but we're finally back to normal. And now it's Lamine Yamal on the ball in the second half. We're looking to destroy Celtic for the embarrassment they gave us in the first leg. Lamine Yamal sends a through ball back into Rafinha, and now it's Rafinha on the ball. Cuts back outside. Rafinha gives it into Marcus Rashford, and he shoots, and it goes in. Lewandowski, we are resting him as Marcus Rashford gets a 4th goal of the game. And the ref has blown the whistle. We have won 4-1 in aggregates. Let's make sure this does not happen again. And in the quarterfinals, we do have Arsenal. We cannot make fun of them. We saw what they did to Real Madrid last season. Please, let's get a win in this first leg. And it's a 3-0 loss, just like Real Madrid. What is going on in these simulations, man? And it's now time for the second leg at the Emirates. We're 3 goals down, and Lewandowski is suspended, meaning Rashford will play up top. We need him to be the savior and win us the game alongside the rest of our attackers. And Nico Williams hands the ball into Rafinha. Rafinha sends a through ball into Nico Williams. Here he comes, running down the wing, cuts inside, gives it to Marcus Rashford, goes to go near post, but no, he can't finish. And now it's Frankie de Jong on the ball, gives it to Lamine Yamal, and here comes Lamine. Can he go ahead and drive this team into a victory here? Gives it into Rafinha. Rafinha gives it to Rashford. Rashford lays it off into Pedro. Meant to give it to Lamine Yamal. We give it back into Lamine. And here comes Lamine the Dream. Gives it to Marcus Rashford with a left-footed finish. No, it's blocked by Saliba. And now it's Alejandro Balde. Gives it into Nico Williams, who gives it into Rafinha. Back into Nico. Back into Rashford. Rashford has missed 3 opportunities already. It's still Marcus, though. Gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha gets rid of 1. It's still Rafinha. Rafinha, no. Come on. You gotta finish that, fam. And now it's Frankie de Jong. Opens it up for Lamine Yamal, and here comes Lamine Yamal. Can he go ahead and create something here for FC Barcelona? Gets rid of 2 defenders, gets rid of a 3rd. It's still Lamine Yamal. Goes back to his right foot, gives it to Rafinha with a finish, and David Raya makes a save. Rafinha on the corner now, crosses it in. Can he find somebody? Alessandro Bastoni with the header, and no, and it's gonna be a penalty. We're taking that. And Marcus Rashford, you've done it in the Parc des Princes. Can you do it in the Emirates Stadium? Top left, it goes in. Rashford scores the first goal here. Pick up the ball, man. 2 more goals to at least equalize. But here come Arsenal. It's Trossard, gives it into Bukayo Saka with a shot. Garcia keeps us in. And here comes Leandro Trossard with a through ball into Jerry and Timber. Here come Arsenal looking to make it 4-1. We cannot concede another. Frankie de Jong wins the ball back. Come on, Frankie. Yes, he does. Lamine Yamal gives it to Frankie. Frankie gives it to Lamine Yamal. Come on, we need a goal, and we need it now. Here comes Lamine Yamal driving down the wing. He is so much faster than Jerry and Timber. It's still Lamine Yamal. Can he get the goal here? It's still Lamine. Lamine cuts inside, finishes with his left foot, it's blocked, and Rashford, let's go, Marcus Rashford gets his second. 1 more goal and would have equalized the game. And now Nico Williams gives it to Marcus Rashford. Rashford sends a through ball into Nico Williams, and here comes Nico, 1v1 to make it 3-3 just like that, and yes, he does. Rashford with the assist as well. What a replacement for Lewandowski for his suspension. 3-3, baby. It's Milinkovic-Savic on the ball for Arsenal with Havertz with a shot, Garcia with another save. Rafinha gives it to Frankie. Frankie to Lamine Yamal, who's probably been the best player on this pitch, even though Rashford has scored both goals, and it's Marcus Rashford through ball into Lamine Yamal. Can he get his goal? Can he score a winner here? He gives it to Rashford for the hat-trick. David Raya with a brilliant save. However, here come Arsenal. It's King Kai Havertz on the ball. If we concede now, it's all over for us, and we get knocked out by Arsenal. It's Bruno to go with a shot. Garcia making a crucial save. And Jules Koundé wins the ball, gives it to Rafinha, and here comes Barcelona, gives it to Marcus Rashford. He's through on goal, 1v1 for his hat-trick to win the game. And Marcus Rashford, he may not be the same player he used to be, but you bring him for his moments. A hat-trick for Rashford. And the referee blows the whistle. Rashford picks up his match ball. We're going to the semis, but a huge thank you for Lamine Yamal, who started almost every opportunity we had. And in the semis, we have El Clasico against Real Madrid. This first 2 legs are going to be a banger. Let's see how the first leg goes. And it's a 4-4 draw. The second leg is about to be another incredible game. But it's now time for the second leg at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. We conceded 4. We better score 4 here tonight. And now it's Frankie de Jong on the ball. Gives it to Lamine, the Dream Yamal. Running down the wing. Can we get the first attack of the game successfully? Lamine Yamal through ball into Lewandowski. And here comes Lewandowski. It's still Robert Lewandowski with a finish, and it's blocked by Militao. And here comes Kylian Mbappe on the ball. Through ball into Vinicius Jr. Here come Real Madrid to make it 1-0. Joel Garcia keeps us in the game. But here comes Kylian Mbappe. Real Madrid have been low-key dominating us in this first half. It's been kind of boring though. Jude Bellingham through on goal to Mbappe with a shot. Garcia keeping us in the game again. And now in the second half, it's Rafinha on the ball. Gives it to Lamine Yamal. Lamine gives it to Robert Lewandowski, who gives it back into Lamine. It's still 0-0. It's been a boring game. Through ball into Robert Lewandowski. And here comes Robert Lewandowski. He stutters and shoots, and it goes in finally. In the 48th minute, we take a 1-0 lead. But here come Real Madrid. It's Vinicius Jr. on the attack here. We're trying to stop him. Koundé misses the tackle. It's the Vinicius. Gives it to Rodrigo. Into Bellingham. And now it's Bellingham through ball into Rodrigo with a shot, and it goes in. Garcia cannot keep keep us in still. It's 1-1 immediately. Lamine Yamal picks up the ball once again. Can he create the second chance again? Through ball into Robert Lewandowski. Through on goal. Trivela, and it goes in. Straight after conceding literally a minute. It's 2-1. Let's go. The game has finally kicked off. And now it's Lamine Yamal on the ball. Here comes Lamine through ball into Robert Lewandowski. Can he end up this game? It's Robert Lewandowski with another shot. A hat trick from Lewandowski on his return. 7-5. This game has to be over. But Real Madrid are now ready to give up. Here comes Vinicius Jr. looking for a shot. We missed a tackle. It's a through ball to Mbappe. 3-2. Never let Mbappe go through on goal. One more goal and they equalize, man. But it's Jude Bellingham on the ball now. We go for the tackle and it's gonna be a foul. Please don't tell me that's a red. Bastoni made a crucial tackle there. We had to stop Bellingham. And it's going to be a yellow. We are fine. But Real Madrid do have a free kick now. Mbappe has only scored one free kick in his career. Is he gonna score a second? Fede Valverde takes it into Mbappe with a shot and it goes in. 3-3, 7-7 in aggregate. We have bottled it, man. 6 minutes left to go. We have a free kick. Frankie gives it into Lamine Yamal. And now it's Lamine Yamal. Cuts back outside. Gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha gets it all the way to Marcus Rashford, who came in as a sub. He turns 1v1 against Courtois and he puts it away. Again, and again. Rashford wins us another game. 8-7. This tie is over. We're going to the final. And the referee blows the whistle. Once again, Rashford wins us the game. We have made the right signing. But the question is, who are we facing in the final? And if you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 300k as soon as possible. And in the UCL final, it's a Pep Guardiola derby against Man City. But in La Liga, we finished in second place by 6 points, which means we still need to strengthen our side next season. And the Super Copa de España was won by Real Madrid as they beat us, and the Copa del Rey was won by Bilbao as we lost in the final. Yeah, we need new signings after this. But we also have the battle of the forwards as Lewandowski is only one goal ahead of Erling Haaland. But it's time for the UCL final. It's been a long and hard journey. Let's go ahead and win Barca's first UCL since 2015. So next season, we can win the treble and make Barca one of the greatest teams of all time. And the UCL final kicks off. It's Rafinha on the ball, gives it to Frankie de Jong. And here comes Frankie, does find Rafinha. Once again, Rafinha through ball into Robert Lewandowski. Can he make it? 1-0. He gets his 18th goal of the UCL season. He has to be the favorite for the Ballon d'Or. And now it's Lamine Yamal on the ball, sends a through ball into Robert Lewandowski. Can he actually get his second? The 19th goal of the Champions League season. Brilliant finish, brilliant save though. But here come Man City, gives it into Jack Grealish. And here come Man City once again. Can we stop Jack Grealish with a shot? Garcia makes a save. Koundé gives it to Lamine Yamal. And now it's Rafinha on the ball. You know what? Let it rip. Rafinha with a shot and it hits the crossbar. That would have been an insane goal to score in a UCL final. But now it's Fermin Lopez. Here comes City in the second half. It's into Omar Marmoush with a shot and it's blocked by Garcia again. Philip Foden on the corner now with the cross and can City score a goal here? Koundé clears it out, but it's still Ruben Diaz. Now Rafinha on the counter attack. If he scores this UCL final might be over. And it's Rafinha versus a defender. He's breezed past this, whoever that defender is. Rafinha's 1v1 to end up this game with the finesse. He misses. Lewandowski with the follow-up and he misses again. We bottled that. We should have won the game there. But here come Man City. We could have won the game now. And now it's Phil Foden. Gives it to Omar Marmoush with a finish. We have bottled it. We had the golden opportunity to win the game. Rafinha and Lewandowski both missed. But here come Man City. It's a through ball to Jack Grealish. We cannot concede to Jack Grealish. And we do. 2-1. City take the lead out of nowhere. We should have finished that chance when we had it. And here comes City. It's Fermin Lopez. Great tackle from Frankie de Jong. And now it's Jules Koundé on the ball. And here comes Jules Koundé running. And now it's Lamine Yamal. We need a goal desperately to save us. It's a through ball into Rashford. Can he get there? Yes, he does. Beautiful ball from Yamal. Beautiful goal from Rashford. Again, he does it. He rescues us here. It's 2-2 now. Brilliant ball from Yamal, though. Alejandro Balde gives it to Nico Williams, who gives it into Marcus Rashford, who gives it to Rafinha. 7 minutes left to go. Rafinha gives it to Nico Williams. Can he get there? And yes, he does. Don't lose it, Nico Williams. Nico Williams gives it back into Rashford. Rashford takes a touch with a finesse, and it goes in again. Marcus Rashford, another winner in the 85th minute. This guy has to be one of the best signings in Barca history. We might have won the Champions League. And the referee blows the whistle. We have done it. We're gonna be the best team in the world. And Rafinha lives Barcelona's first Champions League since 2015. And of course, the team did amazing, but we have two men to thank, Lamine Yamal and especially Marcus Rashford. What a tournament he has had. But the job is not done as we still need 2 Ballon d'Or winners and mainly the treble. And as you guys remember, Madrid did win the league title as Lewandowski was the player of the season, and in the team of the season we had Lewa, Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, Kubarsi, and Lewandowski also won the Golden Boot. I think the Ballon d'Or is his this year, and this team is looking incredible at the end of the season. We have 2 90 rated players and everybody else is above the rating of 86. And these are the stats as Lewandowski gets 64 goals in 58 games. That's a Ballon d'Or win for sure. 13 and 17 for Rafinha, 12 and 4 for Rashford, 11 and 7 for Nico Williams, 9 and 12 for Lamine Yamal, and 8 and 14 for Frankie de Jong. However, we did loan out out some players, and Fermin Lopez has gone up a +3, but sadly, I don't think he's good enough for the starting 11. However, we had a super growth in Marc Bernal, a +19. I have never seen this before. I think we have found our next CDM to replace Frankie de Jong. And yes, of course, Lewandowski has done it. He's won his first Ballon d'Or, finally. What he deserves. That is 1 Ballon d'Or winner out of 2. And we are now in season number 2, and this is what the side is looking like. They could ideally win the treble. However, there are some changes to be made. Of course, Bernal is coming in to be a brand new starter, but we need some backup center backs desperately as they're both over the age of 30. We definitely need a backup right mid because Lamine Yamal is the only one in the side. And even though Lewandowski won the Ballon d'Or, I think it's time for him to go for us to get a brand new, young, and quicker striker. But these are the players that I've transfer listed. Let's see how much money we can get for them. And we were able to sell Frankie de Jong, Lewandowski, and Ingeo Martinez, where we were gonna get most of our funds. And that, of course, now gives us 270 million to spend on replacements. And the first player we are bringing in is a replacement for Lewandowski for 145 million. We are bringing in an 87 rated Julian Alvarez. I think he is the perfect replacement for the Polish man. And our next signing for 58.5 million, we are bringing in 84 rated Calafiori, who will be playing as a backup center back. And our final signing is a backup right winger by the name of Ite Nwaneri. For 35 million plus Andreas Christensen, he was linked to Barcelona, and now he was set on the bench for Lamine Yamal. And now with the brand new signings, this is what the squad is looking like now, and even our bench has improved a lot. As the goal for this season is to go ahead and win the treble with Barcelona. We have arrived now in March as we're sitting in first place by 2 points with a game in hand. But when it comes to the Copa del Rey, we are still in it as we beat Bilbao 6-3 in the first leg. But in the Champions League, this time around, we finished in second, as in the round of 16, we'll be facing AC Milan. But it is time for the first leg of the round of 16. Can we go ahead and get a victory away from home and go to the second leg with a lead? And no, it's a 2-2 draw. But it's now time for the second leg. We are in the camp now. However, Marc Bernal is suspended, which means Gavi is taking his place. Let's hope that we can still win without Bernal. And now is Lamine Yamal on the ball, gives it to Pedri, and here come Barcelona once again. Back into Lamine Yamal, who gives it into Rafinha. Rafinha squares it into Julian, into Nico Williams with a finish, and it goes in. We take the lead in aggregate, 3-2 to Barcelona. But now Pedri picks up the ball once again, gives it to Lamine, the dream Yamal. Ryan cuts inside, gives it all the way to Rafinha, and now Rafinha holds the ball. Can he find somebody on the run? Does find Lamine Yamal, looking to make it 2-0 here. Lamine Yamal with the finesse left foot. Why didn't he shoot? He took forever to shoot. And now it's Gavi on the ball, gives it to Nico Williams, and now it's Nico Williams Jr. gives it to Julian. Julian takes a touch. Julian has a finish. 2-0. Let's go, baby. 4-2, one more goal, and this tie has to be over. And here comes AC Milan. It's Angel, and here comes AC Milan. It's Okafor into Rafael Leao with a shot that hits the crossbar. We get lucky. And now it's AC Milan. It's Okafor with a shot. Garcia makes another great save. Milan might do a remontada here. And now it's Pedri on the ball, running down the midfield here. Can we go ahead and get another goal here? It's still Pedri, finds a through ball, and he does find Rafinha. And here he comes, the center attacking mid. It's the Rafinha, lays it off into Julian, who gives it back into Lamine. Lamine through ball into Rafinha, squares it back into Lamine Yamal with the finesse, and it goes in. 3-0 in the 70th minute. This tie is over. We're going to the quarters. And the referee blows the whistle. Who's next in the quarterfinals? And in the quarterfinals, we are facing PSG, who recently won the Champions League before us. Can we go ahead and take a first game lead here? And it's a 5-2 loss. Why do we keep losing at home? But it's now time for the second leg in the Parc des Princes. 3 goals to equalize, 4 goals to win this tie. Are we gonna make it to the semifinals and try and still win the treble? And Alejandro Balde wins the ball back as Nico Williams is on the run. There's a bit of a kick clash. I'm sorry for that. But here comes Nico Williams on the ball. It's still Nico Williams. Scores it all the way to Yamal. And there's the first goal. 5-3 in aggregate. Lamine Yamal, who else was going to take us back into this game? And now it's Marc Bernal on the ball. Picks it up, gives it to Pedri. And now it's Pedri, gives it into Rafinha. And here come FC Barcelona. Rafinha comes back outside. Through ball into Lamine Yamal. Can he go ahead and get a second goal? And yes, he does. It's 5-4. One more goal and we would have equalized this tie. Let's go, Lamine. And here come PSG. It's Joao Neves. Great tackle from Alejandro Balde. Can we go on this counter here? Nico Williams wins the ball back. And here he comes. He gives it to Rafinha. And now it's Rafinha. Who's going to open up? Who's making a run? Rafinha through ball. Nico Williams. 1v1 against the keeper. And it goes in. 5-5. We have equalized the tie. Let's go, Nico. And now we are in extra time. Here comes Lamine Yamal on the ball, looking for his hat-trick here. Can he actually get it? It's still Lamine Yamal. 1v1 against the keeper with a finesse is blocked. Come on, Lamine Yamal. And now it's Marc Bernal, gives it into Lamine, the dream Yamal, who gives it to Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez with a through ball into Ryan. And here comes Ryan for his hat-trick with a finesse, and it goes in. Is that the winner? Is that the complete of the remontada? And the referee blows the whistle. Yamal picks up his match ball as we complete yet again another remontada as Barca complete on a remontada before Madrid. But before we move on to the semis, we are in the Copa del Rey final against Real Madrid. And sadly, this Copa del Rey final was very boring. Unlike the other games we faced Madrid, we're going to a penalty shootout. And to take the first penalty is Julian Alvarez. Set the tone here, put us 1-0 up. Top right, easy, beautiful finish in the top right. And here comes Kylian Mbappe. Next penalty now. He goes to the left-hand side. It is a brilliant goal from Mbappe. You cannot blame him there. And now it's Rafinha to take the next penalty. He goes ahead and goes to the left-hand side, bangs it in. 2-1 to Barcelona. David Alaba to take the next penalty here as he goes to the left-hand side and he misses. Oh my days, David Alaba. And now it's Lamine Yamal. Can he bang this in? He goes to the top left. Let's go. We take the lead. 3-1. And now it's Jude Bellingham. Is he going to go ahead and score this as he goes to the right? And yes, he does. But we're still 1 goal up. And now it's Marc Bernal to take the next penalty. Where is he going to go? He goes to the bottom right. Oh, he dares to push it in. Let's go. And now with Madrid misses penalty, Vinicius, we will win the Copa del Rey, securing our first trophy for the treble as he goes to the right and he puts it away. But now it's up to Nico Williams to score this penalty here. Is he going to go ahead and put this away? He puts it in the top right. And yes, we have done it. We have won the Copa del Rey. And Rafinha lifts the Copa del Rey. We have secured our first out of 3 trophies this season. But in the semifinals, we do have Arsenal here. Let's see how the first leg goes. Can we finally take a lead? And yes, we won 2-1. But we still have to play and secure the second leg. But it's now time for the second leg. We are up by 1 goal and Nico Williams is suspended. Can we secure this victory? But here come Arsenal on the attack, looking to equalize this game. It's Fabio Vieira playing on the right, gives it to Kai Havertz and it goes wide. And now it's Lamine Yamal on the ball, gives it into Rafinha. Rafinha does find Julian Alvarez. And here comes Julian with a through ball into Lamine Yamal. Can we make it 3-1 in aggregate with a finesse and it goes in. 3-1, 2 goes up, surely. 2 more goals and this game is over. And now it's Julian Alvarez on the ball, sends a through ball into Lamine Yamal. And here comes Ryan on the ball, looking for a second, gives it to Rafinha instead, who comes back, lays it off into Rashford with a shot, and it goes in 2-0 right before halftime. This tie has to be over. And now it's Lamine Yamal, gives it to Julian Alvarez, through ball into Lamine, the dream Yamal in the second half. Can we end up this tie? It's over, 3-0. 5-1 in aggregate. We're going to the UCL final. And on the final day of the season, we've already won the league title because Madrid did not have enough points and they've played all of their games already. So there is our league title win as the player of the season goes to Julian Alvarez. In the team of the season, we have Julian, Fornal, Pedri, Bastoni, Cubarsí, and Grimaldo. As Lamine Yamal wins the Golden Boot with 46 goals. That's insane. And in the UCL final to complete the treble, we are facing Borussia Dortmund. It's gonna be the final stats of the video. 65 and 45 for Lamine Yamal. That is insane season. 52 and 60 for Julian Alvarez. What a signing. 27 and 1 for Rashford. 20 and 19 for Rafinha. 15 and 6 for Nico Williams. 10 and 6 for Grimaldo. And 9 and 25 for Pedri. And this could also be the final squad of the video. A 93 rated Lamine Yamal. A 91 Nico Williams. 90 overall Rafinha. An amazing midfield alongside an amazing defense. And even the bench got decent amount of growth. But it's time for the UCL final as we are at a disadvantage as we're playing in the Signal Iduna Park. However, Dortmund tend to choke when it matters. And it's Rafinha on the ball, gives it to Julian Alvarez. And here come FC Barcelona already. Through ball into Lamine Yamal. Sends a through ball into Nico Williams. Takes a touch, has a shot. And already 2 minutes in, we take a lead. Oh my god, Dortmund. You better not let me cook you guys. And now it's Jules Koundé on the ball, gives it to Lamine Yamal. And here come FC Barcelona looking to make it 2-0 in the first 10 minutes. Lamine Yamal cuts back, gives it to Julian. Julian with a shot from outside the box. And it's the save by Kobo. Rafinha on the corner now, crosses it in. With a cross into Bastoni with a bicycle kick. It's another save by Kobo. For Rafinha to take another corner, crosses it in. Can he find anybody? It falls into Jules Koundé with the header. It's another save by Kobo. A 4th corner in a row. Can we actually score this one this time? Bastoni with the header. Kobo again, keeping us out. What is this performance from him? But here comes Borussia Dortmund. It's Ademola Lookman on the ball. Julian Alvarez gets beat. And it's still Ademola Lookman. Please get the ball off him. It's still Ademola. Cuts inside. Great tackle from Cubarsí. And now it's Rafinha on the ball. Sends a through ball into Nico Williams. We know what we're dealing with against Kobel. But here comes Nico Williams. 1v1 against the keeper with a finish. And Kobo again. And now here comes Rafinha on the ball. Rafinha cuts outside. And here comes Rafinha. Rafinha's looking to create an opportunity. Sends a through ball into Lamine Yamal. And here comes Ryan to make it 2-1. Can he score against Kobo? And he does. Kobo finally gets beaten for the 2-0. And now it's Rafinha on the ball, gives it to Julian Alvarez. One more goal in this tie, it has to be over. And now it's Nico Williams on the left-hand side, gives it into Julian with a finesse, and it goes in. This UCL finals over. Dortmund did not show up to play other than Kobo. And Rafinha lives the Champions League, confirming that Barcelona has won the treble. And of course, Lamine Yamal wins the Ballon d'Or. What a season he had. We have taken FC Barcelona to their first Champions League to treble winners only with new transfers. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click on the screen and watch me give Ronaldo Jr. his dad's career.